Thank you very much. The staggering number of food and farm workers who have died from COVID-19 has laid bare this administration's policies on food and farm issues. The president's failure to provide essential food and farm workers with protections from the coronavirus is just the latest in three plus years of bad decisions that are making our food and the people who produce it, underscore the people who produce it, less safe, increasing hunger and the healthcare costs caused by poor diets and pollution, which makes it harder for all Americans to decide how to feed their families. As a result of the pandemic, millions more are facing hunger, including 1 in 5 children. But even before the crisis stuck, the administration has been undermining programs that are designed to alleviate hunger. Let me underscore that. That predates the pandemic. Last year, for example, the Trump administration proposed to kick nearly 700,000 people out of the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program. It's called SNAP. It's part of the Farm Bill, as well as other rules designed to reduce participation in our country's primary anti-hunger program. By the way, a program that works, that returns more money into our economy than it puts out. Thankfully, a federal judge just yesterday blocked this callous proposal. Contaminated food kills thousands of people every day, but Trump's Department of Agriculture eliminated a requirement to clean hog carcasses, increased line speeds at meat processing plants, and deregulated food safety inspections. The Environmental Protection Agency, under this administration, reversed a ban on chlorpyrifos. It's a pesticide, I can't pronounce it, that's linked to brain damage in children after receiving a $1 million political donation from the company that makes it. Now, I will tell you that this current administration has also made it harder to promote healthy diets, which are more important than ever. Before COVID-19, poor diet was our leading cause of death, and obesity rates continue to climb. But the Trump administration delayed an update to the nutrition facts panel required on packaged foods, delayed new menu labeling rules, proposed rollbacks of school nutrition standards, and even proposed classifying spray cheese as a staple food. The administration's policies have also been a disaster for farmers. His trade war closed important markets, his bailouts have favored the wealthiest farmers at the expense of family farms, and rules designed to ensure that farmers get a fair price have been shelved. His inhumane immigration policies have created labor shortages that have harmed both farmers and food manufacturers. There is not a fact or a statement that I have made up until this point that we have not detailed in great length in our MSNBC series, What's Eating America. Shameless plug, but it's a great place for people to get a lot of learning on this subject. And I would highlight that it is the mismanagement of the COVID-19 crisis that has been a disaster for restaurants. Thousands have closed, thousands more could be forced out of business. And as I've been saying since March, if we do not get the Restaurants Act passed, that is currently part of the HEROES Act version 2.0 that just passed the Congress a few weeks ago, we are going to look at an extinction event for restaurants. Now, why that is important is because that is a $1 trillion plus industry. We're talking only of independent restaurants. $1 trillion plus industry, 11 to 13 million employees. They're the largest number of people on unemployment rolls right now. It represents, independent restaurants represent 5% of GDP and employ the most special populations we have. Independent restaurants are still the #1 employer of first-time job seekers, single mothers, returning citizens, #2 on immigrants. It is a population that's not going to run out tomorrow and find another job. It also is a huge pass-through business. Restaurants only hold on average 7 cents on every dollar. So not only are the trust taxes that we collect going to great causes, we're paving roads and buying books for public schools, but so much of our money is spent on the food supply chain as it leads in and exits our restaurant into our microeconomies in our communities, states, and our hometowns and on Main Street, USA. In summation, no president in recent memory has done more to increase hunger, make our food workers less safe, make our food less healthy and transparent, and push more family farms and restaurants out of business than Donald Trump.